trade. It was like a link trade. I think I gave them a shiny in return for each one. I can't remember. I think I gave them a shiny Puzzle, a shiny Growlithe, and I can't remember what the third one was. But yeah, no, I know that BP Nuzlockes, I mean, you can literally watch their YouTube video where they masuda hunt the starters. And then of course these ones are mine. Got this one. This one's called Fuego. See, I've got a box full of shinies I've caught and then shinies I've not got given through Wonder Trade. Yeah, the Wonder Trades are terrible for hacks. The ones I've gotten myself are all in here. Let me just move some of these around. There we go. So these are the ones I've gotten myself, just like running around or doing outbreaks. I got 3, I actually had 4 plus all. I can't even remember what I was hunting. I think I was hunting something else that was electric and I just kept getting plus alls. The only one that isn't mine is this one. This is the only one that isn't mine. This one I got the other day. I literally got it, I think, yesterday. Oh, I didn't know it has a mark. I really need to check if any of these have marks. This one has a mark too. How did I not know some of these had marks? Anyways, I'm rambling. Ad? Oh no! I'm sorry. I will wait for your return from the ads. Although while you're doing the ads, ooh, I'm actually going to move my iPad just a bit so I can take my freaking, there we go. Oh, it doesn't work unless the PlayStation's on. Okay. One second. Now will it turn on? Yes. Okay. My iPad is now charging. Yay! I have Pokemon. Oh, you have Pokeball Magana? That's sick. But yeah, no. They posted the video on YouTube of the drama call out thing and they tried to bring it back to a year ago. Basically, you know what, I'm gonna set it straight as well because I was thinking about this the other night. I don't even know who the original trainer is though. Totally fair. But basically a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I was like, not even mutuals, what's the apprentice? No, not apprentice. What's the one where you're not friends but you're not like, you're civil? You know, we weren't friends but we knew each other. We like joined lives and stuff. I joined like 3 of their lives, just 3, and I knew that they have like drama going on around them, but I didn't know the details of it because no one told me. And I only joined their lives 3 times because I was like, I sat in 3 times. Once was for a call out on a bad person I knew. The second was, I think I joined just to see what their topics were about. Acquaintance, that's the one. Thank you. I knew it began with an A. Camera, can you focus? Thank you. But yeah, joined their live a few times, and someone I knew was doing a call out live on them, and someone messaged me, and I still have the messages and screenshots from this. Someone I knew messaged me and thought the call out was about them. So they asked me if I could go in and have a look. I went in and I messaged the host, and I was like, hey, who's this about? Just wondering. And they accidentally like showed my my Discord on the live, and I had left the live at that point, but my friend was still watching. And basically they mentioned my name, and my friend was like, oh, they name dropped you. I was like, oh, hold on, let me go back in. So I went back in, I went on the panel, and apparently I said this very rudely. I don't think I did, but apparently I did. I went up and I was like, oh, why is my name being dropped? And then they started talking about the person who they were holding the call out live on. I'll just call them M. They were holding a call out live on M. They started talking about M, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just sit here. And then one of them came up and was like really angry almost, or just like pissed off or something. And they started questioning me, and I barely got a word in. And it was just like really like rude. I was like, well, why are you being rude? I'm not involved in this. I only joined their live 3 times, and I don't know the issues going on around them. And they full on were like, oh, you talked about it the other day in your live. And I was like, no, I went mute on my live the other day, and somebody else may have talked about it, and I was not listening. Anyways, I went off of that live, and I did a boundary live, quote unquote, where I put the people who were on the panel and the host and everything on a background, and it was literally, all it said was, if you follow these people, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Ignore me. I don't want nothing to do with you. And I didn't know that all the creators apparently were BIPOC. So, yeah. And then they came in, they were trying to come on to the live, but it was loud, it was shouting, and my mods were dropping them. I did not drop them, my mods did. And then after that live, I got a message from Mutual who was like, there were racial undertones, and, you know, you should do an apology live, and if you don't, this person who's a really big TikToker may get involved in it, and, you know, they're notorious for finding out where people live and stuff. I literally did not want to do the apology live. I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. Like, I literally didn't say anything horrible about these people, except for the fact they were rude. That's it. And I did the apology live. I went up and I did it, not because I wanted to, but because they mentioned that this person who was a really big TikToker might find out where we live and work and everything. I mentioned it to one of the panelists, and they were freaking out. And they were like, oh, I'm really scared, I can't go to sleep. And I was like, fine, I'll do the apology live for you. So I did the stupid apology live, and it was horrible. Literally horrible. All of the people came up, and they were just horrible and mean about it. Every time they asked me a question, I got shut down before I could actually freaking answer. And if they had just listened for 5 minutes, if they had just waited, I could have told them, listen, I don't know what the heck is going on with this person that you have issues with. I didn't know that they did all of this. I joined their live 3 times. That's it. I'm not friends with them. I'm barely mutuals with them. Everyone who I know is, you know, talking with them. I barely speak to them either. So I don't know what you want from me. But they didn't. They didn't let me speak. And I literally got to the point where I was just listening to them talk for about half an hour. And they kept asking questions and then answering it for me. And I got to the point where I was in the live, I was listening, and they asked me something, and I think it was something like, so what do you have to say, or something, or do you have anything to say about it? I was like, is there any point in me saying anything? And they all exploded. And I was like, well, is there? Because, you know, I can't get a word in, so you've already made your mind up about me. You don't know me, but you seem to have decided I'm a bad person. So, yeah. They all started shouting and screaming. And one person, I'll never forget this, told me to go and drink products that would unalive me. Yeah. They told me to go off myself. So I ended that live stream and I went off of TikTok. I literally took a hiatus. I stopped streaming, didn't go on TikTok, barely at all, didn't return to debate topics or discussion topics, and I left them alone. I did not talk to any of them, didn't bother any of them, didn't go into their lives. Whenever I found them by accident in a live, I left, tried to give them space, and then they immediately brought it up again recently because I was in a call out live, because I was a panelist. And I actually said in the comments of that YouTube video, I was like, I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't know if you want to fight. I don't know if you want an apology. I don't, literally, just tell me what you guys want. And they were like, we want you to not be a victim and to take accountability. And I was like, okay, sure. I did a stupid boundary live that I didn't need to do. But I'm not at fault for what you guys said. Absolute idiots by the sound of it. Yeah. And the thing is that this was a year and a half ago, like, roughly. And they're still holding on to it. And I'm just like, do you guys not have anything better to do? At all? Like, is there anything better you guys have to do? I've gone and touched grass. I've got outside. I'm living my life. Hey, I got an EV, finally. Only took forever. I'm like, I'm doing my bills. I'm you know, I'm living. Do you guys not have anything better to do and hold on to this stuff? But yeah, no, it's so stupid. And the ex-friends from the comments who turned on me and were saying, like, I'm apathetic and all that, like, they're now saying I'm two-faced and I'm a contradiction stuff because I shit-talked a friend now, even though they know for a fact I only shit-talked them when they shit-talked me. And it's not like I haven't said the shit talk to their face. I've done it to their face. I still do it to their face. Whenever we talk about our issues, I bring it up. And I say exactly what I would say in private. So I don't know what, like, the two-faced part is. Just because I forgave them. Am I not supposed to give second chances to people anymore? I don't know. Sorry for ranting and raving. Just, yeah. But yeah, apparently giving second chances means you're a bad person. It's all good. Good. I'm glad. So, what do you think? What's the likelihood we get a shiny? I mean, I know it's 1 in 512, but What do you think? Do you think we're gonna get it in these 2 boxes?